Hello, welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3, 1 vs 7 computers. This time I'm playing Cove and an extra large map. If you've watched the recent games, they're mostly on giant, much bigger maps than this. And the implication of that is that I'm in combat with the computer sooner rather than later, which makes for a more interesting game in my opinion. Everyone's got their preference, however. Small is maybe a bit small, but extra large is, I think, a good middle ground. Now to recap, I've just taken this town which has the Grail in it. Super important. Lost most of my army again, but that's the way it goes. So now I'm hoping to hold as many of these towns as possible. The longer I hold the fortress town, the bigger income I get. As you can see there, 9,000 gold. Get an extra 5,000. I'm hoping to hold some of these outlying towns as well, many of which are in fairly defensible positions. So pretty happy with this position. Would like to go and take that rampart town as well. From what I can see, the map is kind of shaped like an hourglass, and I want to take, I know it obviously doesn't look like an hourglass, but based on the positions of the towns and these portals, it's kind of like an hourglass. So I want to take one half of that hourglass and then hold on to as many of the other towns as I can. The longer I hold the towns, the more money I get and the more troop production I get. And the less troop production they get and income they get. Plus, if they attack me, I'll be in a defensible position. So, pretty much beneficial all around. As for my next move, just going to hold position once again. Apologies if that's a little bit boring, but I believe that's the play that needs to happen in order to win this. Now we're day 2, meaning I won't be able to produce from that Grail town immediately. This guy here, I think that's Todd, or Bertram, has quite a large army. I'm a little bit concerned about him. He's over here. Okay, there we go. Decent stats as well, just to make matters worse. Euland, also quite strong. Rathmont has very good stats, but don't actually know where he is. So Bertram's going to come through here and attack this. So what I'm going to do is, I think, get as many of those troops out of there as I can. Meanwhile, I'll get some of these stat boosters with my main hero. Now I'm keen on spell power because that'll allow me to trade more efficiently. I don't think knowledge is a problem right now. He does have expert intelligence. As you can see in HotA, it's been nerfed a bit, maximum increased by 50% only. Whereas in the base game it was double when you have expert. So pretty big nerf. I didn't think it really needed a nerf, but I can understand where they're coming from with that change. Now, that is interesting. Maybe I can just slip in here with Astra, that'd be nice. She does have magic arrows, so even if they build a couple of troops in here, I might be able to take it. I do have 80 pixies. These will probably only survive one round of shots from the towers though. So it'll be close if they build something. Meanwhile, Cassiopeia. Bertram is there. I've just taken this town back after he took it. I'm going to hold position with her for now. I would like to save these Haspids. Add them to my main army. So to that end, Astral's actually out of movement, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do is this. These two stacks are my key stacks, Haspids and Nyx. stuff. Probably not worth it. Bring these to my main here. So I'm going to sack this. Hopefully I can get 2 rounds of shots with the towers, get a few magic arrows off. Bit surprised it doesn't have Ice Bolt. Yeah, pretty much some of the worst level 2 spells there. Just build some stuff here just in case there's a guy in the darkness. Always got to watch out for that. This town, I think, pretty well defensible. Would like to see into the darkness here, but can't do anything about that at the moment. At least not without spending a lot of gold. Also want to hold the factory towns interesting in HotA since they added factory because of the double level 7 unit production, as you can see there. 2 level 7 units. So these are essentially double. If you played the base game, like pre-HotA, it was the Conflux towns that were like this, where you got the double Phoenix production. Phoenixes, their base growth was 2, so you get 4 a week, which makes them of a higher strategic value. Because you build up those level 7 units a lot faster, or double as fast as the other towns. Now it's factory. Conflux still has they added a building called the Vault of Ashes, so you can get 3 Phoenixes a week, but you do have to pay extra for that, plus they increase the cost of Phoenixes and Firebirds, and the buyer itself, so a lot of other nerfs to kind of balance that out. So very happy with those changes, to be, personally. Conflux was a bit strong. Okay, here we go. Didn't realize this guy was in striking distance of me. If I had known, I would have built more stuff, but that's how it goes sometimes. Don't know if he's got ballistics. Some magic, not a lot there. Okay, that's not good. So I'm just gonna do this. Kills 3. So I'm hoping the towers they'll probably finish off the zealots first, and then I'll go after the griffins. So what I'm gonna do, okay, no they didn't, so that's good. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. These pirates aren't gonna do much. Oh, 1 health. So got a little bit inefficient with the tower shots there. Okay, he does have ballistics, only basic. Eventually got the tower, or the gate rather. I think I'm gonna just win this. Okay, maybe not. Close though. That's a more particularly painful loss there, because had I realized that Sorcerer could attack it, I would have put more defense. And I had the gold for it too, so. Okay, here he comes. Once again, I'm in this position and I don't have Lightning Bolt, so that is annoying. And he also has Town Portal, so I've got to keep that in mind, as he could pop out of any town. I'm not sure if the computer will Town Portal to one another's towns. Don't know if their AI allows them to do that. I probably should know that though, considering how long I've been playing this game. suspect maybe could have changed in HotA as well, so I don't know. Yeah, he could town portal back. Okay, they put some stuff in there. So I'm not going to be able to take that now. I'm going to head back this way. I think if I do though, Bertram will kill town portal here and then run through there and get me. So I'm going to sit a little bit further back from the portal so he can't hit me this turn. I'd like to get ballistics on her as well. Once again, prioritizing spell power because I aim to have maximum mana in just about every fight, and then having that extra punch with the magic in those first few rounds might just be enough to secure a victory. Now let's not make the same mistake twice. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I don't think I can hold that against him. So I'm going to sack it. Keep the Archangels there. Okay, this isn't good. I'm losing all my towns. It's mainly Bertram and Euland that are the problematic enemies. Don't think these other enemies are particularly strong. Okay, he just gave more trips to Euland, so that's... He's up to 7 gold dragons. Wow, didn't even get a second round. Now he's going up there to that town as well. Yep, there he goes. Okay, town portal, but didn't actually move. Should be able to take this complex town back. With these trips. I don't know if this stacks with the... Well, definitely stacks with the Grail, but I don't know if it multiplies the Grail, but let's find out. Might as well go in here, get some troops. Or get some money, rather. Level up as well, that's nice. again, actually. Almost. Yeah, because Bertram has town portal, and he's not afraid to use it. That makes him a challenge. I think I'll go take this town back. So again, just want to hold these towns as long as possible, run around, pick off towns, get troops. Yeah, I'm about to lose that town as well. Euland is poised to strike. Don't think it's worth the investment. Oh, I'll grab level 7 units, why not? Stop them from getting them. So I need to get strong enough, or my main hero to get strong enough to be able to take down Euland or Bertram. Probably won't be able to take one right up to the other. I also really want to go get Town Portal on the Conflux town, which is actually back through there. Town Portal's in here. Alright, let's see how we go. I figure I'll lose most of my army. Pretty good result there, pretty happy with that. Now in hindsight I probably should have sent him towards that town. Oh, but then there's Bertram guarding it. Just gonna hang around here. Take this. Might as well take this guy out. Interested to see what my final secondary skill there will be. Hopefully something useful. I don't believe the map will offer navigation because there's no water. I'll get Christian back. Why not? Hopefully I can take out Sorsha if she attacks. So I don't want to build any more troops there, because I actually want her to attack. Alright, I think I've got a good chance of winning this. Okay, has I think advanced ballistics now, maybe expert. Not a lot of walkers though, just not a lot of troops in general, so might be okay. That's alright, I'm actually going to run out here. I'm going to run back in. It's a lot of morale. Makes things difficult. Okay, but now that the towers are gone, I don't think I can win. Close though. Oh wow, okay. Okay, yes, first aid. This is one of the features of one of the newer versions of HotA. First aid actually increases the max hit points, as you can see there. It's a bonus of 10%, so he's got advanced first aid. Might as well save these. I think expert is 15%. Looks like that rampart town also has DD, or Dimension Door. Okay, I can hit this. So what I'm going to do is rebuild. So Eris is in there. Could DD in and attack this. And if I lose this, I think I'm in a very bad position. So I'm going to really buy up the troops here, every single one. Because I do not want to lose this. Okay, Bertram is coming back, that's alright. Let's build some of these. I think just the one actually. know he had Town Portal. Probably should have checked that a while ago. Town Portal and Resurrection, so that'll give me a lot of sustain. So that evens the odds a bit. It has Chain Lightning as well. Now this hero needs to get Wisdom. Okay, looks like it's actually applying the 50% bonus to the Loins of Legion as well, so that Loins of Legion is adding 6 Dragonflies. Not the best unit to get bonus, but I'll take anything at this point. Okay, he's got full mana, so can't take him out. Just going to DD here, save a bit of movement, because this only costs 200. Actually, I thought it was 300, but it's even less. Just going to teleport these over, just in case. Probably would have been fine, but just want to add a bit of extra safety. Don't want to lose any more trips than I have to. Got a lot of these quests, but I don't know. Kind of have to go out of your way to complete them. I'm just contemplating whether I should Town Portal my main hero into here and try to hold it. Very risky to do that though. I'm just going to use Cassiopeia to clear some of this stuff. We really wanted to level up and get Wisdom. Probably should have crossed that already. Oh well. Just got water but not earth, so if I get Wisdom and Earth Magic. I think there was a Witch Hut around here. Oh no, Almira. And then getting Town Portal We'll make her very mobile, which will be handy. Can't remember where that goes. Just gonna send in a sacrificial hero here. It might not have been through here yet. Okay. Ooh, bit of a congregation happening here. Might be a town over there. Can't see a shadow, so I'm not sure. Gonna head that way and see if I can take out as many of these guys as I can. Now I've blocked the portal, so they won't be able to go back through. They're all pretty weak. I should be able to take out. Some of them have pretty good stats actually. They might have some good artifacts. I should be able to take each of these guys out without losing anything. Thanks, because I got blind and resurrection now. Hopefully, if Eris might attack the fortress town. Yep. Ooh, lots of guys with DD now. So I'm a little bit behind on the magic. Once I get DD, I'll be able to run circles around them. I don't have air magic, so it might be, if it offers air magic to my main hero, it might be worth getting air magic just for the extra DDs. So air magic would be good. Armorer. Don't think pathfinding would be that useful. Even artillery would be alright. As long as it's not scholar or learning, something like that. Okay, he didn't reach, so that's good. Just gonna, now I actually need to scout around the towns, because there could be a guy waiting in here to town portal in, or dimension door in. Okay, that was a misclick. I think I'll be okay though. No, I actually wanted earth magic. I'll accept air magic though. Now I just need wisdom. Otherwise it's not actually going to really do anything. It's the main reasons for chain lightning and dimension door. Alright, let's go. Kill some more stuff. These are from Heroes 2. It's the equivalent of a learning stone, but they brought it into HotA, mixed it up a little bit. They didn't just want to copy a learning stone. About 2,000 experience, but you pay 1,000 gold. So pretty good. Okay, lost a worm, not too bad. quite a few options here now that I have a town portal. I'll start by taking this guy out. Don't want to overthink this. It can make you a little bit crazy. Calculating all the different possibilities. Okay, I got berserked there. And of course that's when all the luck comes out. Thankfully I have resurrection, so it's not too big a deal. Abuse the combination of blind and resurrection to just restore all my guys here. Stig is gone. Now I have no mana. Of course, because of what I just pulled there. I think I can slip through there and grab the magic well. Alright, let's start stocking up on these level 7 units. So I want to just movement. Okay, I got 2 more town portals. I'll leave the sorceresses behind actually. Plenty of gold for now. I'll hang on to the birds because they're fast and flying, so they're useful for sieges. They also won't slow me down. Just going to leave him in there for the time being, just in case a guy comes in from the north here. So I want to make my army consisting of these high level units. I'll hang on to the Nyx warriors because they're really good, plus I've already got a big stack. But I'll otherwise try to make my army just level 7 units for maximum efficiency. I'll have to be careful of morale though. Obviously mixing too many different troops will result in poor morale, and I don't have leadership. I think I've got a morale artifact though. "13 phoenixes now, wow." Okay, I think I'm about to lose this character. Don't think I probably shouldn't have gone into the corner here. I'll take these out at least. of some of these resources. What I'm going to do is probably surrender with Cassiopeia so I can keep the troops. No, I've got a luck artifacts and a decreasing enemy morale artifact, but I don't have any morale artifacts. So these actually have poor morale now. That's okay. It's a speed. Didn't notice those before, I might go grab them. A little bit out of the way, but I think it'll be worth it. Now that I have resurrection, I'm going to focus on getting more knowledge. Okay, I don't actually want attack skill. There we go. Want her to get maximum magic, because this thing, between these things and this, I'm going to have plus 12, I think, attack and defense anyway, so getting an extra attack skill is negligible. Maximize her magic. Meanwhile, this will give her good attack and defense, and that'll make it a pretty tough nut to crack. Alright, let's go. Well, that's great. If the towers had have attacked the wyverns, would have been fine, but that's the way it goes in this game. Sometimes it feels like the towers are controlled by the opponent. I've seen them attack the ammo, like kill all the war machines, including the ammo cart, even when they have no ranged units. Which makes absolutely no sense. Alright, there we goes. Could surrender right off the bat. I think the Phoenixes are going to get first move. Oh, they're definitely going to get first move, they're Phoenixes. He could haste as well and take out most of this stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and surrender right off the bat. They teleported back. Okay, that's actually good, because I want him to be occupied with less important things. And my other heroes can run around and do the important things. There's actually a gate here, interesting. Artifacts, but most of those are spell scrolls. Finally upgrade these. Low on mana, which is not ideal, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, let's just grab this real quick. There it is. So extra 400 movement. While I'm here, I can probably get this. Interesting. So we've got 2 of the things that I mentioned. I think air magic is going to be more useful. Generally not a fan of having 3 different types of magic, because you can't really use all of them. And half the time I'm casting blind anyway, which isn't any of those 3. But, like I said, purely... I got chain lightning as well, actually, so... Water magic has been great, but I think it's time to do that. Got a feeling that I'm about to be attacked here. That someone's going to swoop in from these mountains, take me out. So my main hero, his power is increasing, and he's at a point now where he can trade very, very efficiently, which is exactly what I need. I need to be able to take out these weaker enemy heroes without losing anything, ideally. And eventually he'll reach the level of power where he can take out Bertram and Euland. Okay, they're threatening the fortress town. That's Clavius. Don't know who that was. There's Bertram. Okay, he left stuff in there. Can't actually take that. Not with just a magic arrow. Almost, though. See if I can draw him back here. I think the AI is a little bit better in these later versions of HotA, so probably not going to take the bait. Here we go. Okay, Clavius, he's got nothing. Looks like purple's going to actually die off momentarily. If he attacks, that means purple is about to die. Should I bring all these? Lost a lot more there than I was expecting. Oh, he's immune to blind. Oh, probably shouldn't have moved those to that position there. Bit sloppy. Okay, that's not so bad. 4 sorceresses, bit sloppy there, but it's alright. Probably going to lose them all in this attack anyway. Alright, cool. There we go, wisdom. Now I need, well, potentially only 1 more level up to get town portal. Don't have earth magic. So town portal will be of limited use. the components for the armor of the damned, that'd be nice. Got the ribcage, skull helmet. Thought I saw the shield of the Yawning Dead before. I think on one of the heroes that I lost. Take these things. She's got archery, so I'll leave it, put all the range units on her. Ah, I've got this as well. I could have given that to the other character. No. Awesome. This thing is quite good. Alright, that'll solve my morale issues as well. So -2 to the enemy morale and -2 luck. Now I have neutral morale, which is good. If they have an artifact to decrease it, or if they have like bone dragons or something, then it's not going to make a difference, but... Well, it'll still make a difference, but it won't be as profound. I think she'll be okay in there for a day. These towns, I think, are in secure spots. See, unfortunately, once they get Dimension Door, they start taking a while with their turns. I think because the number of potential moves really just explodes. Ooh, okay. Not so secure. No, I would have really loved if I could cause a breath attack to kill some of this stuff, but that's not going to happen. Lots of druids running around. Okay, he didn't take the bait. No, I'd like to grab that Dragon Utopia as well. Bit of deja vu with what's going on here. Yeah, that's not happening. Might be able to take Uland out actually. It was Alagar that had blind. And by had blind, I mean he had the artifact that makes him immune to blind. There he is. I need to get to that rampart town. I think I'll take both these castle towns. Expert logistics plus this, plus the stables gives me a lot of movement. Slowest units are 7s, not ideal, but I think it's still worth having them. Meanwhile, I'm going to send her through here. out some of these guys. Ten spell power, wow, okay. That 180 damage magic arrow. Pretty scary. So pretty much 2 casts, and that's 24 Sea Dogs gone, but I think it was a good trade nevertheless. Let's see what's down here. I'm guessing there's another town. Yeah, interesting. Let's do it. Ooh, okay. Would have liked more knowledge. So I'll have 7 of these. 420 damage. Still a bit tricky though. So towers are going to take out the pixies right away. If I can do 1 stacks like this, maybe I can survive. Because I need the pixies to fight as well. Magic arrows alone aren't going to cut it. Interesting. Ooh, I like his back. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna bring Arlak with the dragonflies. Don't have a ballista, that's okay though. I'm going to use the dragonflies to bust those defenses. Might as well do this. Scorched Earth. As close to Scorched Earth as you can get in this game. Can't demolish buildings. Thankfully, I think that'd be quite silly if you could do that. Okay, purple is gone. One less to contend with. I think it's actually better for me if there's more computers running around. Because of the way the capital works. Wonder if I can take this. Probably not. Worth a try though. Okay, great. Well, it was worth a try. Let's see what's down here. Another town, of course. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Zealots are immediately brought back to life. Okay. No losses. 2 weeks worth of castle troops, so obviously a very good trade. Now I'm going to go take this other one. I think I've visited stables already, yep. Actually, what I'm going to do is take the Rampart town first, which I think has Dimension Door. Oh, 8 Albertiers, I can do it. And then I can use the mobility to zip into those other towns. Alright, that's lost. It's Still holding this, which is very important. So although my number of towns is decreasing, it's about to drop to 2. Hopefully not 1. We'll see though. My main hero's mobility is increasing. Okay. Don't think I can really do anything here. It's only 7,000. Ah, yes, of course, he can just do that, can't he? Well, that plan has failed. I have a new plan there. And that is to send in Cassiopeia. Poor morale, but I think it's going to be okay. Hopefully they've already produced from this town, so I'll be able to take it. Otherwise I'll buy up the units. Resources. Yeah, I'll stick to the original plan. Grab this town. Red? No, I got it wrong. Oh, red goes there. Whoops. I think it's going to be okay there. A little bit of wasted movement, but not a huge deal. Okay, hero just town portaled into that castle town. So attacking these, they're very quick to use their town portals, so they're also staying in the towns overnight to replenish their mana, so that's basically means that these surgical strikes are very going to be difficult to actually pull off. Oh wow, okay. I'm just going to go ahead and accept that, might as well. There it is, Dimension Door. Could get some more level 7 units, but I'm actually going to have bad morale if I do that, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I can use this 3 times. Oh wow, okay. Keep getting Astro to be a bit stronger. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's Rathmon. I think that's... Probably saw him earlier, but I didn't right click on him, so I didn't know where he was. there's a town there. She will eventually have town portal. Only got basic wisdom at the moment. But even now, a situation like this, town portal will be useful because that would send me to probably here. So even without earth magic, it is useful, but it is a bit trickier to use. You have to position yourself to try and influence which is the closest town. More angels. This also has a treasury, so getting the probably should have gone for a lot earlier, honestly. Got the stables now. Gonna grab this stuff. Let's go knowledge. Is all this DDing I'm gonna be doing? I don't think Bertram's close. Does that go? Just gonna run around killing things. Try and level up. Probably didn't need to use that much Garo, but I just wanted to be extra safe. Out of gold. So even though I've got the Grail and I'm barely producing from that town, and it has a capital this whole time, still very low on gold. But making some progress, I think. Okay, I'm not actually going to be able to surrender this time. Ooh, very impressive stats there. Okay, I've got a couple of level 3 spells, but can't believe I'm teleporting dragonflies around. First time for everything, I guess. Oh, I can't surrender, so I'll have to just keep fighting. I'm not going to risk it. He could cast a very powerful damaging spell, or if he summons more earth elementals, they could spawn up here and it might be enough to finish them off. I was thinking to teleport these over there, kill some more Corsairs, but... Ooh. I think I'll put a fortress army on her. Doesn't have ballistics though. Kinda want ballistics with a fortress army. It's a bit disappointing losing that army like that. Wasn't a big army, but Rathmont was surprisingly strong. And there's Bertram. I think if 2,481 and I have 3,100. Wow. I think I can take out Bertram. Don't know why I'm still going to those. I've already got the Grail. Still quite a few things around. Okay, good. This is a maximum, so I'm going to get 40,000 gold and 4 relics or level 4 artifacts. Very tempting to cast other spells, but I'm just gonna... Oh, I'll cast Bless, why not? Pretty low mana cost. Oh, I can't actually resurrect these. Probably should have been more careful there. Forgot about that. Haven't lost any of these. Lost one of these. This is the one situation having luck is actually a bad thing. Because if these luck, that will actually kill both of them. Looks like I've only lost a Haspid. There we go. It's a good thing I didn't do that. Lost one of these guys, but I think it's worth it. Okay, goody. More artifacts than I know what to do with. Actually have to replace artifacts I'm already using, which is never a good feeling, but pretty happy with this. Tome of Water, I don't think there's any real point of doing that. So we've got 10 spells here. Forget prayer. Forgetfulness probably would have been useful 2 months ago, but it's not very useful now, I don't believe. We'll see. For now, I'm going to just keep the +1 luck. Okay. Now he could DD here and then maybe run in. Got lots of gold though. Lots and lots of gold. So here's what we're going to do. Recruit her there. This is why it's good to have a second, basically a lieutenant. Is there an artifact? Yeah, there is an artifact merchant, so probably should have been checking that. So I can ditch, I can actually get a lot of money out of these spell scrolls. Having a secondary main hero like this means I can transfer these artifacts. It's actually quite useful. Because you can't use all your artifacts anyway. Okay, here we go. So pretty surprising that they sell for so much, but I'll take it. So 65,000 when I quit out of this. 93,000, so pretty crazy how much gold you can get out of that. And combined with the treasury here, 10%. I'll try not to produce too many more units. I will if I have to, obviously. I think right now I'll get some more stuff here, just in case. But I want to have very high gold to maximize the benefit from that treasury. What I'm actually going to do is, where is he? There. Now, a lot of these artifacts are actually recognized as being quest artifacts, so this one, as well as the Badge of Courage, Stone Watchman, Pen in the Holiness. Yeah, a lot of them are actually quest artifacts, so. Problem is it's like this, they're just out of the way like that, so it's kind of hard to actually do them. Could be very handy though. Could be 5,000 gold, 10,000 gold, 5,000 experience, 10,000 experience, or it might be 60 skeletons. So it really could be worth doing, or it might just be a complete waste of time. Ooh, he is coming up. That's not what I was expecting. Perfectly happy for him to attack this though. That'll be a very good trade for me. Just tuck this guy away. This is where forgetfulness will be good. And I do have it, because I gave her the Tome of Water magic. So I can kill these. Any of this range stuff, actually. Forgetfulness is very handy in such situations. Alright. Let's see what happens. Might be spamming Armageddon. I don't think they have Armageddon. And if he has the Ring of Oblivion, I'm in trouble. See what happens. Just gonna try and do something with him. Level 10 wizard. Go here. He doesn't actually have forgetfulness, does he? No, it does not. Ooh, very close to leveling. I think I might be overthinking this a bit. So I'm just gonna stop. I think that'll do. And just wait there. Okay, let's see what Bertram does. He's going to need to have some pretty obscure artifacts to have a chance of beating me here, I think. With the plus 12 attack and plus 12 defense that I'll have, being on the defensive, plus I have the towers. Ooh, Castle Town is being threatened. Alright, here we go. There we go, even the auto resolve one, I barely lost anything. So this is actually really, really good for me. Okay, happy with that. And I have Implosion now as well, because I have the Tome of Earth magic. 26 damage. 70 ice elementals did 26 damage. He doesn't actually have anything I can blind, interestingly. Oh wow. All that magic, all that power, and he casts slow, and he can cast blind. It's a bit sad. So he's popped my towers, but that's okay. Say nothing to resurrect even. Just gonna keep chaining this stuff. Okay, actually took out a Nyx there, but I unfroze these. Wasn't my intention, but that's actually I probably should have thought of doing that. I think that's it. I think we've got him. Look at that. Very good result. Oh, and I forgot to add, yeah, look at my attack and defense. So that I mentioned that before the fight, but not during the fight, but much higher attack and defense. So my units are doing double damage, basically. And his are doing half damage. Got all his artifacts, took him out, leveled up. Very good result. Now I can take out Euland. Oh, before I do that, actually, let's just check out some of these spoils. Almost got the artifacts for the Armor of the Damned. I just need one more, being the shield. So I'm going to take out Euland now. Okay, he's got Cave of Silence. I'm okay with that though, because I'm perfectly happy to use more powerful magic here. Okay, Fire Shield. Alright, let's not hit them. Actually, I can hit them with these. So I can't blind, unfortunately. Can berserk though. Just want to be careful. Hopefully I just lose things on 1 or 2 stacks. So then resurrection will be more doable. Okay, happy with that. No fire shield, because these are immune to fire. Doesn't matter too much if I lose one or two of these units. Again, very unfortunate that I can't just blind him. But I got him now. Might lose a Haspid to the fire shield. So I can save a Phoenix or maybe lose a Haspid. 20% of what it inflicts, so 400. I think I'll take about 80 damage, so I think the Haspid will survive. Unfortunately, the damage thing here is going to display so quickly I won't be able to see it. But we'll be able to see if I lose a Haspid. So let's do it. Okay, good. So even though they did over 440 damage, which is how much health the Battle Dwarves had, because that was their maximum health, it only applies it to their maximum health instead of the full 900 or however much damage it actually did. Okay. Very good result, once again. And now we can make the Armor of the Damned. Which I'll give to my secondary here. I usually like to put the Armor of the Damned on the secondary hero because these other artifacts are probably better used. She can have that because she surrenders so much. And I did, maybe there's a few other things I can give her. This thing. A lot of these artifacts, I'll give her all the artifacts which I think are quest artifacts. Got 3 Penance of Death, which is great. Vampire's Cowl as well. Maybe I can just sell some of this stuff. I think that'll do. But these more powerful artifacts are probably best put on your main hero, in my opinion. So I like to put the Armor of the Damned on a secondary hero. She doesn't have Earth Magic either, so this thing casting Expert Slow will be very, very handy, which she otherwise can't do. Now, this character I'm going to use defensively. Oh, didn't realise I already had 8 heroes. Let's give her a Griffin or something so she can move faster. That'll do. Meanwhile, use him to pop this guy. And with Bertram gone, okay, we've actually got first in Kingdom Army Strength. Don't know when that happened, but that's maybe after that battle just now. Still got to deal with some of these guys. Rathmont is the new big bad guy. Just power up a little bit. position, and then I'll zip in there, take that. So it's coming together. Bit of a slog, but these situations are like this. So I think I'll stop there. If you watch this whole time, thank you. And I will continue fighting. I believe I'm in a pretty good position now, so I think I can win this. But there you have it. So never give up. Anyway, that'll do, and I'll see you in part 4.